Today I want to talk to you about witchcraft decoy. Witchcraft decoy. Witchcraft decoy. Decoy. It's spelled D-E-C-O-Y. Decoy. D-E-C-O-Y. Decoy. Witchcraft decoy. I was praying and the Lord began to give me revelation about witchcraft decoy and how many of us, why are we talking about witchcraft decoy? Why is it important? And why should we understand it in order to save us from a lot of mistakes that we are making? One, the reason why we are tackling this issue or this problem, please listen to it. It's not a very long subject, very short, but very profound. If you don't understand it, for years, you allow witches or wizards or agents of darkness to have the upper hand over you and to be able to frustrate your life, disorient your life, to mess you up for a long time. One, when you don't understand witchcraft decoy, witches can frustrate you, can harass you, can molest you, can torment you for a long time, and you don't understand why you cannot overcome them because of witchcraft decoy. When you don't understand witchcraft decoy also, you will not understand why your prayers are being unanswered. How come I'm fasting, I'm praying, I'm binding, I'm loosing, going from one deliverance conference to another deliverance conference, and I'm not getting breakthrough answers, and this things is not changing? Because you don't understand witchcraft decoy. If you don't understand witchcraft decoy, you will find you going through unanswered prayers. When you don't also understand witchcraft decoy, you begin to go through an unending, long-term spiritual warfare. Every day you'll be fighting. Every day you'll be fighting. Every day you'll be fighting spiritual warfare. And you have done fasting. Sometimes some people do 21 days fasting. After 21 days fasting, their situation is getting worse. They will fast 3 days dry. After 3 days, they are still going through the same problem. The more they are fighting, the more they are fighting more. The more they are fighting, the more things are getting worse because they don't understand witchcraft decoy. It puts you in an unending spiritual warfare, constantly fighting and fighting. So if I fought and fought, how come I'm not making progress? How come there's no ceasefire? Why come I'm not breaking through? Because you don't understand witchcraft decoy. When you don't understand witchcraft decoy, you are likely to be surrounded or living with a witch all your life. We used to pray, oh Lord, expose my enemies, expose my enemies. And God told me one day that some people, as they say, Lord, expose my enemy, if I'm to expose their enemies, they will end up being isolated without anybody around them, because some people, everybody around them is a witch. Everybody around them, they have been programmed to be surrounded by witches in order to mess them up. So if they say, oh Lord, expose their witches and scatter them, they will find themselves isolated without anybody, because everybody around them is a witch or wizard. And that's how their enemies have programmed them to be. So if you don't understand witchcraft decoy, you'll be eating with a witch, living with a witch, hanging around with a witch. Everything you are doing with a witch or a wizard, but you don't know, because you don't understand witchcraft decoy. When you don't understand witchcraft decoy, you are likely to constantly find yourself falling into the traps of your enemies. You'll be falling constantly into the traps of your enemies because you don't understand witchcraft decoy. So these are the reasons why we want to talk about witchcraft decoy. Because this witchcraft decoy, without you understanding it, unanswered prayers, unending warfare, living with witches and wizards, falling into the traps of your enemies, and you not being able to move forward in life because you are surrounded. So now let's try and define what is witchcraft decoy. Please listen to me and listen to me very carefully. It's very short but very profound. Why am I teaching this also? I just want to get somebody. Please don't just get information, but get a revelation. because it has taken time for God to reveal this to me. Witchcraft decoy. Decoy. I want to let somebody understand what decoy means so that they can connect. Decoy means to lure, or to entice a person. To lure or to entice a person away from an intended course. To lure a person, to deceive a person, to entice a person from not looking at the major cause of a problem, but to look at the alternative. You deceive the person so that they don't focus on the real problem, but you divert them. You give them a diversion, a distraction, so that they look at other places. It's called decoy. To lure, to entice a person away from the intended course. The very thing that is fighting your marriage, the very thing that is harassing you, the very thing that is oppressing you, they will place a decoy and cause you to take your attention off your major enemy and begin to focus on other things. That is called decoy. Typically a trap. Even if the trap is there, they'll let you look at somewhere else that, oh, the trap is right here. But where you are heading towards is where the real trap is. So decoy deceive you into traps. Decoy is used to let someone, it draws your attention away from another. It draws your attention from the principal enemy that is fighting you. That is called witchcraft decoy. They'll place a decoy. They'll place something before you, and you'll be focusing and be attracted to that thing, thinking this is my problem. This is the root of my problem. Meanwhile, the real root of your problem, you are not even dealing with it. You are not even addressing it because you are being distracted. Your attention is being taken to a decoy, something to deceive you, to lure you, to deceive you into thinking that's your major problem. And that's why I'm encouraging you to try and make it to this prophetic Deliverance conference, which is in August 9 to 11, because the prophet of God have the ability to let you know directly. One of the way for you to be delivered from being satanic or witchcraft decoy is when you come around prophet, they can diagnose the very root of your problem and tell you that, hey, this thing you are going through, this is the real enemy. You've been focusing on this, but this is not your enemy. This is the real enemy. So please, some of you take advantage and make it to this prophetic deliverance conference on August 9th to August 11th, which will be held at our Deliverance Center in 10795 Theodore Greens Boulevard, White Plains, Maryland 20694. For every information about this conference, go to our website www.freshfireprayer.com. www.freshfireprayer.com. Click on conferences, and you will get the flyer and the information. Come to this conference, and some of this decoy that has been distracting you, taking your attention from your major enemy, the prophet can help you decode to know the real source. That's another way of dealing with this decoy, when you have a prophet to be able to help you to go to the root cause of your issue. So a decoy also causes distraction. They will distract you from the major cause. And these are all strategies of the witches and wizards. Distraction. They deceive someone. Some of the synonyms for decoy is a bait. A bait, to lure, to deceive, to distract, to seduce, to entice, to betray, to beguile somebody, and to take the person away from the major source of their problem and distract them into something else. So some people are focusing, some of us are focusing on other things, thinking that is the reason for why we are going through what we are going through. We are looking at the superficial things, but we are not going to the root, because the enemy who is really fighting you has placed a decoy to distract you away from them so that they can keep on. That's why I'm saying, if you don't understand witchcraft decoy, you can live with a witch for 100 years, for 10 years, and they'll keep on fighting you, and you'll never know. You keep on going through the same warfare again and again. You'll be praying and praying, and because the person who is fighting you, frustrating you, tormenting you, harassing you, humiliating your life, they have taken your eyes far away from them, and you are looking at elsewhere, because they have placed a decoy to deceive you. Now listen to this carefully. You have heard myself and other genuine deliverance ministers all over. If you go to Facebook, YouTube, wherever it is, where people who are really established in deliverance and are genuine, They will tell you that if you have dreams and you see somebody in your dream and that person is fighting you, or that person is doing you evil, or that, if you dreamt and you saw your cousin or your mother or your auntie or your friend always in your dream holding a knife, pursuing you to kill you or suffocating you or doing you evil, that person is a suspect agent or witch. Every time you dream, there's a specific person who is always, constantly fighting you, frustrating you in your dream. So you wake up and say, I dreamt and I saw my cousin. She wanted to kill me. That cousin must be a witch. I saw my cousin. He wanted to shoot me in a dream. That cousin must be an enemy. You dreamt, I saw my mother. I'm surprised. My mother was suffocating me in my dream. My mother must be a witch. I saw my friend. In the past, we've learned that any persons you consistently see in your dream doing you harm are potential enemies, which is true. Many times, the person you see in your dream doing you harm is a suspect and can be an enemy who is physically being nice to you but spiritually after your life. So I don't take that from you. So I'll say 70% when you dream about a person who consistently shows up in your dream to do you harm in that dream, for 70% it is right. You can have a yellow or red that this person is a suspect. I have to watch this person because physically they are nice to me, but spiritually, when I dream, the kind of dreams I have around this person is diabolic. At that moment, be careful with that person. We've preached it, we've talked about it, you've been taught by myself, Dr. Lukoya, Apostle Jones Dada, and many deliverance people, ministers will tell you that when you see somebody consistently in your dream doing you evil, that person is a suspect. Very important, very good, it's classic. We've gotten that. But today, when we are dealing with witchcraft decoy, I'll tell you for a fact that the more experienced witches and wizards, the most sophisticated gurus of witches and wizards, they play decoy. They manipulate you through decoy. They will not show up. They will not bring their face to show up in your dream. Either they will turn into a cat, a dog, a snake, a vulture, an owl, a rat, anything. They will turn themselves into something else in your dream so that you can't really see them. However, if they will even use a face as a decoy, they'll use somebody else's face in your dream to attack you. Especially they'll use your divine helper, somebody who is good to you and God has ordained to be good to you and nice to you, and bring their face to attack you, to fight you, so that you wake up and begin to fight and suspect that person and push yourself away from your divine helper. It's called decoy. That's where I want some of you to be very careful. This is not for everybody. This is for this. Well, how come you've been praying and fasting and saying, this person I'm seeing in my dream, die by fire, die by fire? How come it's not? Because that is not the target. Please understand this. The more experienced witches and wizards and agents, they will always play on us by decoy. The very one who is really fighting you is not the one you are seeing in your dream. They will rather put the face of somebody who is innocent, but they may have a bad behavior or be nasty, but they are not witches, and rather package their face in your dream and use their face in your dream to fight you, to attack you. So you wake up and you say, this sister, this brother is a witch, and then you disconnect yourself. They have succeeded in causing you to spend most of your energy praying against that innocent person and being disconnected from that person, so that you will never be able to locate or pray against them. And that's why some of us, no matter how we are praying, we don't see answers, because our prayers are not locating the real enemy. They have placed a decoy before us, and we are busy shooting arrows and shooting fire. And the person, the real enemy, is just hiding behind the scenes, laughing at you, that you foolish girl, foolish woman, foolish man. You see, After all this, I'm destroying your marriage, I'm destroying your finances. You are now rather targeting an innocent person, commanding them to die by fire. And the more we are praying, we don't see any answers. They are playing decoy. They are playing a decoy. They are playing a decoy against us.
If you're located in DC, Maryland, or Virginia and looking for a place to fellowship and find deliverance, then we invite you to join Fresh Fire Prayer Ministry. Fresh Fire Prayer Ministry is not only a church, but a house of deliverance where we keep the fire of the Holy Ghost burning. Many have come to experience the power of God, setting them free from witchcraft, demonic activities, generational curses, and strongholds to break satanic limitations from their lives. Much of our focus deals with salvation, healing, deliverance, restoration of marriage, and breakthrough. The church is located at 10495 Theodore Greens Boulevard in White Plains, Maryland. We meet every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and Tuesdays from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. You may also join us on our prayer line every Tuesday at 10 p.m. and Fridays at 11 p.m. by dialing 712-770-5600 and access code 950014#. We look forward to seeing you this coming Sunday. For more information, visit our website at www.freshfireprayer.com. God bless you.
Hi, this is Reverend K, and once again, welcome to Fresh Fire Prayer Ministry. I'm here to recommend to you some deliverance materials which will help you. The Bible says, buy knowledge and sell it not. Buy knowledge and sell it not. You have to discover in order to recover. If you don't discover the mystery behind your misery, you'll not be able to recover and possess or repossess your possession. So knowledge is very vital in this day and age, because what you don't know is what the enemy or your enemies will use against you. And that's why the US spend huge sums of money using it for intelligence, because they have to know what their enemies are planning against the US in order to overturn it, cancel it, frustrate it before their enemies can come against them. So the Bible says that we are not ignorant of the devices of the enemy. So many people are looking for deliverance, seeking for deliverance, but they are very ignorant about the ways the devil operates, and they keep on falling into the devil's trap, and the devil keeps on getting them. The first book I recommend to you is called Spiritual Diagnosis. Mind you, you can get all these books on our website, www.freshfireprayer.com. www.freshfireprayer.com. You can get it on a paper book, or you can get it on ebook. In the ebook, when you buy it, it will be emailed to you as an attachment, and you can open it and get it. You go to the website www.freshfireprayer.com. The first book is Spiritual Diagnosis. Spiritual Diagnosis is the first book I wrote after the Lord revealed to me the way the enemy operates against humanity, the way witchcraft operate, curses operate, demons operate. In this book, you will understand how the enemy operates. You are going to learn about the portals which the enemies or demons can enter into your body. You know how demons also operate. You also know how to keep your deliverance, how to stay delivered, what can keep you from receiving deliverance. You know the different ways the enemy can attack you, either through witchcraft, either through curses, either through spirit husband, either through your name, either through against your marriage. This book will expose to you anybody who want to know about deliverance and about the ways the demons and the witches operate, how witches can hunt down your star, how witches can turn you into scapegoat in order to destroy you. This book will give you all the vital information you need for your deliverance, and it will help you. Body afflictions, how many people are going through attacks on their body, demonic visitation, demons visiting you, witchcraft, scapegoats, evil soul ties. I explained to you how all these things operate. Asmodeus and Osmodeus, these are demons that breaks marriages and keep people single. Satanic spiders and spider web, every time you experience a spider web in your life. Satanic monitors, demons and witches monitoring you. Evil altars and covenants that are affecting your body, affecting your life. You learn all star hunters, demons and witches that are after your star and your glory, and how they can pursue after your star to destroy you. How to use the anointing oil, how to anoint your house. These are all, and how to do self-deliverance. this book, Spiritual Diagnosis. The other one is called Deliverance from Blessing Destroyers. This book gives you 30 dreams that shows you that your blessings and your prosperity is under demonic and witchcraft attacks. 35 prayer to cancel demonic dreams and against your life. Have you been having evil dreams? Have you been having bad dreams? Do you understand the dreams? Do you know how to pray to reverse it, to destroy it? How to overcome the 4 major causes of poverty. You will discover what causes poverty, and the 11 witchcraft activities. 11 witchcraft activities to destroy your blessings and your destiny. You also learn about the 16 demons that attack our finances. Prayers to overcome demonic operation against your blessings. Prayers against witchcraft activities, and 9 spiritual elements for your blessings. Deliverance from blessing destroyers. Emergency prayers for marriage restoration. Anybody going through marital problem, anybody wanting to get married, anybody wanting to know how to pray against witchcraft, against marine demons, against strange women, against household wickedness, against spouse charms, against your marriage, and how to pray to preserve your marriage, get this book, Deliverance from Blessing Destroy. Emergency prayers for marriage restoration. Any marriage under attack, this is your book. Consuming Fire for Fire. This is the book that you need in order to teach you how to pray against the spirit husband, spirit wife, python spirit, leviathan spirit, witchcraft spirit, demonic spirit, strange woman, come against singleness, spirit of delay, spirit of satanic embargoes, anybody who is going through witchcraft. This is the book. And if you want to know how to pray against a witch, get this book, and it will teach you how to pray against witchcraft and get your deliverance. Emergency prayers for marriage restoration. Emergency prayers. Urgent prayers. This urgent prayers against the strong man. This book will teach you how to pray against back to sender. Anybody who releases evil arrow against you, how to send it back to the sender. This book will also teach you how to pray to open every satanic padlock that has padlocked your destiny and your star. This book will teach you how to pray against the spirit of death, sicknesses, and diseases, especially cancer. And this book will also teach you how to pray for favor for your life. And if you are dealing with any strong man, the spirit of Pharaoh that is holding you in bondage and captivity, this is the book you need. Emergency prayer for urgent prayer against the strong man. Get this book and it will bless you. Touch Not My Anointed. If you don't want witches and wizards to mess you up, this is the book to get. And once you begin to use it, you will begin to get your deliverance from all the powers of darkness. Go to our website, www.freshfireprayer.com. www.freshfireprayer.com. Get these materials. Start reading them. Start praying these prayers in the midnight hour or every time you have, and start praying them. Use these prayers and pray it, and it will change your life, and it will help you to fight against the powers of darkness, and your life and your destiny will never be the same. Go to our website, www.freshfireprayer.com. www.freshfireprayer.com. If you order the ebook, you will get it within 24 hours, and we will email it to you as an attachment. If you order the paperback, you give us 4 to 5 days, and it will be emailed to you. It will be sent to you, and it will help you out to get your deliverance. God richly bless you. Bye.